everyone, I'm Francesca. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to make a very delicious and close to my heart special recipe. We are making pasta piselli, pasta e piselli, basically pasta and peas. This is a dish that my grandma, we call her Zucchi, makes for us all the time. It's 6 ingredients, it's really easy to make, and it is a very typical Italian dish, and more specifically where my family's from, in Naples. It's, like I said, it's a super easy dish and it's just a few ingredients. And I think it's great for spring and summer and these hotter months coming up because the dish is a little bit lighter. It's not like drenched in sauce and like super heavy. So I called Zucchi up and I was like, Zook, tell me how you make it. And it's so easy to make. Like, I could have figured it out myself, but I wanted to make it exactly like she makes it because it just has so much flavor. It's very sweet from the peas and the onions, and it's just delicious. She did say that typically she would use ditalini or like a little pasta, but I use tagliatelle because I just figured the shape of it would look better for pictures, but like really you can use any pasta shape that you like. It really doesn't matter. And if you like, you could even leave it a little bit more brothy, so it's kind of soup-esque. You know, it's totally your preference, and we'll get into that in the video. As always, the full written out recipe is on my blog. There's a link in the description box down below for that, and the ingredients are written out down there as well. There's also a link to order my cookbook Plantiful if you haven't gotten your copy, and I also started a podcast, so there's a link down there to listen to the podcast if you want to listen to that as well. So with all that being said, let's get into this recipe. So you want to start off by cutting up a sweet onion, or I prefer a Vidalia onion for this. You're going to chop it up really small. I'm using about 1/3 of an onion. You could use 1/2 of an onion. You want to have a decent amount of onion in there because it's going to provide a lot of flavor, and really chop it up as finely as you can because it'll just kind of like melt almost when it's cooking. So once we got that all chopped up, we're going to open our can of peas. You're going to save the liquid from the can of peas. We're going to need this. And we have some sweet baby peas here, little cuties in that can. And then this is my pasta. I'm using tagliatelle. You can use any pasta that you like. It will work fine. Ditalini, like I said, is a more traditional way of making it. You're going to put the stove on very, very, very low heat, barely on. You're going to add in 2 tablespoons of good, nice olive oil. I like light olive oil for this. And then we're going to add in our chopped up onion. Now, this is where you're going to be patient. You're going to just let this saute slowly for about 8 to 10 minutes. It should not brown. It should not burn. If that is happening, then lower your heat. Take that pan off right away. We're going to put some salt in our boiling water, and then we're just going to cook up our pasta until it is to your preference. How soft or al dente you like it, it's totally up to you. So the onions have been sauteing for 8 minutes. You can see, like I said, they're just translucent, no burning, no browning. You're gonna add in your baby peas, and then we're gonna add in 1/3 of a liquid from the can. We're gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of organic sugar, followed up with 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's it. We're gonna raise the heat to a medium low heat. Again, not too high, but you want this to have a little more action than when we were just cooking the onions. So we're just gonna cook that for about another 5 minutes. You can see it's pretty liquidy, and that'll thicken up as it starts to cook. Our pasta is done, perfectly cooked. So I'm gonna reserve 1/3 of a cup of pasta water. This is a really great tip. You should just do it, okay? Just listen to me. So you can see a lot of that liquid is gone. There's still some, but it's not as liquidy as it was. We're gonna add in our cooked pasta, very simple. Like I said, this is an easy recipe. Give a little toss around, and then you can add in your saved pasta water. Again, give that a mix. This is just gonna help to create a little bit more of a sauce, and just toss it all together. And then of course we gotta do the slow-mo for this because how good does that look? And you can just let this cook for another minute or 2 on a lower heat, just till the pasta water thickens up and all the flavors have kind of been absorbed by the pasta. There should still be some liquid in the pan. So once it's done, it'll look like this. Add some vegan Parmesan, and this is not traditional of what we would do, but you could add some basil on top. I just did it really for color, to add a little extra something to this dish. And that's it. We're done. Now we can eat and enjoy, and I think you all will really, really love this dish. All right, everyone, and that was our pasta piselli. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you try this, please be sure to leave a comment down below, tag me on Instagram, use hashtag plantifullybased so I can see your beautiful recreations and share them on my stories. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. If you like my videos, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps channel out, helps us to grow and spread more vegan recipes. I will see you next week with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.